Hi, I'm Nick Ruddle and welcome to the Profit Club Basics. Today, our definition of a business. You know, most people go into business purely by accident. You know, it's true, most people don't plan it, they end up losing a job and they have to go in and start a business of their own. Some of us, however, were lucky enough that we started the business with proactive steps. We knew exactly what we wanted to do, we knew where we wanted to go. The challenge is, however, most of us were never trained to own a business. We were trained to have a job, and so therefore we don't create a business. What we do is create a job for ourselves. So, you know, most people create something that, well, if you weren't there, it wouldn't actually work. If you had to ring your office tomorrow and say, listen, I'm taking 6 months off, or you'll rung your office, your store, your factory, and you said, you know, 6 months off, you know, most people would probably have a heart attack, and you'd come back to a car park or something. It's not that type of thing that most business owners can do. Why? Because they haven't set it up that way from the beginning. It wasn't their plan. So I want you to think about this definition of a business and break it down into different steps. So a commercial profitable enterprise. Let's start there. Commercial enterprise. Let's skip the word profitable for a second and just stick with me on the commercial enterprise. Now, to do that, we've got to have a viable product, a viable service, or something that people actually want to buy, and something that people actually spend money on, and something we can deliver is the second part of that profitable level. So there's no use having a product or service that's viable if you can only sell 2 of them a year and you need to sell 100 to make a profit. You actually got to have a profitable business as well. So not only do we have to start, you know, have that base product or service that people want to buy. By the way, that's not what you want to sell, that's what people actually want to buy. There's a major distinction between the two. You know, I watch these shows where you get all these people who are investors and they invent this product who they think is the most magical thing on the planet, and you haven't got any customers. You know, if you haven't got any customers, you haven't got a business. So, you know, do you have the world's best restaurant? You know, could you you go through all the things like best service, best food, best this, best that, you know, a simple starving crowd, you know, and if you've got a starving crowd, you've got good food, then you've got a profitable business, you know, a profitable restaurant. And this is the challenge that I've got with a lot of people, that they're not going to sell a product or service that's going to be of commercial orientation, that's going to be a viable enterprise. Now, we've got the commercial profitable enterprise. Let's assume that we've got a good product, our basics are covered, okay? Let's assume that we've got it profitable, we're selling enough of it to make a margin on it. Then, you know, we've got to do we've got to get this business actually working. We've got to put the systems in place. We've got to actually build a business that works, okay? Not me, not you, not in your head. Everything, you know, if everything is in your head, then you're the only person that's gonna be working, okay? So does that make sense? Most business owners is, you know, the reason why you go to work is because no one else knows what they're doing in your place. That's your fault, I suppose. You know, you haven't trained them, or you haven't designed systems for them. You haven't shown them how to do the work. And in some cases, it's even worse because, you know, you just don't want to show them how to do the work because, well, what happens if they leave and they take all that information? You know, I had a gentleman at a seminar the other day, and he said, Nick, but if I train all my people, they leave. And I said, well, yeah, but if you don't, they stay. So as we go through building a business, we've got to build a business that works. Not a person that works, not me that works, not you that works, but a business that works. Not reliant upon one of your staff or any particular person in the team, but reliant upon a business system that generates results. You know, finally, we get to the stage where we train other people to take over from us. You know, it's a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you having to be there. Okay, the moment you get your business to a stage where it can run without you, you've got a passive income. You've now got income that comes in whether you turn up or not. You know, you've now got holiday time. You've now got all the things that you actually wanted, called time, you know, back on your side. You know, when you started your business, this is where you can actually start now getting into the game, because you've got passive income and you've brought back your time. Commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you. That's the goal. The goal is to build a business that runs without you, not a business that's entirely dependent upon you. The moment you start hitting that goal, and listen, if you're struggling with this, don't panic. Email me, do whatever you need to do. But this is what I do every day, all day, every day with business owners. Okay, so anyway, good luck. Get in touch if you need me. I'm Nick Ruddle, and these are the Profit Club Basics.